Have you been in this place of no matter what you do or what you try, you can't seem to change? Hi, I'm Heather, founder of the Life Love Leadership Project, where we dismantle the old and welcome the new. I'm going to introduce to you today a 30-day challenge that I'm doing for myself, and I'm going to be documenting on this channel. I've been doing personal growth for years. Probably I started about 1998, 1999 or so. And that's a long time. And I've had periods where I've been able to welcome some amazing experiences, such as places I've lived, people I've met, just real blessings. And there have always been areas where I've wanted to improve. The big one has always been money for me. I've spent the vast majority of my life in financial survival, just getting by month after month, year after year. And what I've learned over time is a couple of things. The first is that my nervous system isn't set up for the abundance I know I can welcome and create into my life. I've lived with PTSD, complex PTSD, and I didn't know it until fairly recently. And you guessed it, money is a massive trigger. Normal things like looking at bank accounts, paying bills, receiving money, things like that. I've also noticed that my nervous system flares up in moments of receiving and joy. Now, I've read and studied the works of I don't know how many different personal development folks. Dyer, Abraham Hicks, Dispenza, Richard, Course in Miracles, Marianne Williamson, and I found that all of them have helped in some way, shape, or form. And there's probably a dozen more that I'm leaving out. But what was missing in all of that work is the nervous system work, the core CPU, the core program, so to speak. I really believe that it never mattered how smart, capable, or whatever I can be. If the nervous system isn't set up to receive or to experience joy or to be a good steward of managing money, I won't be able to. I've done the affirmations, I've meditated, I've prayed, I've done all of that. Over 25 years of doing that, really. And what I've noticed is that while I've grown and evolved, my body still reacts and tenses up when I'm receiving and when I'm thinking of receiving. And I've noticed that I can't seem to experience joy without the body tensing up, waiting for something bad to happen. And that's all nervous system wiring. Basically, my body reacts like it's in danger even when good things are happening. And I'm sure that there's some other limiting beliefs buried under the surface, and it's time to shine a light on them as well. Now, I don't want to treat these things as things to get rid of either. I want to give them the love and the respect that that little girl who created them, the 5-year-old, the 7-year-old, the 10-year-old me, I want to give her what she really needed in those moments. And I decided to do an experiment over the next 30 days. This is a time of noticing and practicing. My goal here is to retrain the nervous system and increase the capacity to hold and expand joy and abundance without collapsing. So I can step into that version of myself that I know I'm capable of being. And I'm working under a couple of assumptions. The first is that the nervous system can be retrained. The second is that the nervous system is the problem and it needs to be retrained, and that's the root of my experience. And I think it's a combination of beliefs and nervous system capacity, so both will come up over the next 30 days. So basically over the next 30 days, I'm going to notice where the nervous system flares up. How and where do I feel it in the body? What are my thoughts and my energy and attention focused on? And as I notice these things, some might require deeper inquiry. Others might simply require a choice in a different thought or feeling. I'm kind of playing it as I go, following the energy, right? So I don't want to overstructure this challenge, so to speak, with processes and systems and steps. I want to treat this with curiosity and play. So some days may have some structure and others won't. So why am I doing this? Why am I documenting this? I've been on this path for years and years, as I've said, and I thought that if I can commit to 30 days, notice every day, choose differently every day, share my progress every day, number one, it would keep me accountable. Number two, I'd prove to myself that I can do something like this, and even when it's uncomfortable. And three, maybe this can help someone else. If you've ever felt your body shutting down when you try to change, this might give you new ways to think about it. I will say that I am recording every day. Whether or not I publish the videos daily is another story. There may be some deeply personal things that I'm not ready to share with the world, so I'm going to reserve the right to do that. You can expect a few videos a week from me, at the very least. Now, bear in mind that I'm not a guru, I'm not an expert, I'm not a therapist. I'm just sharing my experiences, that's all. Just sharing what I'm going through and how I'm dealing with it. You might be able to take something that resonates and just leave the rest. And your experiences might be totally different. Doesn't negate everything, it's just different. So what are my expectations in all of this? I don't expect this to get fully resolved or fixed or go away. I mean, if it does, that's great. I think that this is just the beginning of it, really. I expect progress. I expect to see how this goes, and I expect to have a little fun too. This is all about training my body to feel safe, supported, and to know that I'm okay. To train myself what it's like to feel wholeness, that in this moment I have everything I need. To feel joy, to feel gratitude. And with all that being said, I'm gonna leave it here for right now. And like I said, I'll be sharing some short videos throughout the 30 days, documenting what's coming up and sharing how I'm handling it. And if you want to follow along, I'm going to encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment below if something here resonated with you. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 1.